Thank you very much, Jasa, for your eloquent and philosophical. Since we want your participation as well, so I would like a couple of people in the audience on the stage, if you want to ask Jasa a couple of questions so that he can comment anything further.
That was excellent.
Iqbal Saab and...
Okay, I have questions. That laws of nature are same for every human being, for every place. How we can believe that there was a revelation?
You see, what I have tried to come up with is to look at the whole aspect of a revelation in human knowledge from a rational angle. The laws, as you rightly said, of nature are the same everywhere, and not only are the same and applicable everywhere, they are applicable to nature itself. God himself is subservient to his own laws for the simple reason. Let me give you a small example in this case. Supposing I am abusing the Lord or the God or whatever, is it not in his power to come and smite me and put me under the ground? But no, he doesn't do it. What, according to his laws, may happen is Mr. Iqbal may get upset, come and hit me. He has not done it himself. His laws are equitably applied through his creations and whatever. He doesn't come and do it. He could have done it. He could not have left it to others. So, the revelation, which is the second part of your question, I have tried to come to a rational analysis of the revelation by saying that, as it's been claimed by philosophers and great thinkers of the past, and they have come to the conclusion that all knowledge is within. You have to try and dig it and bring it forth. Now the Prophet and his personality, if you study deeply, for 40 years he spent in meditation and thought and seeking to find solutions for the ills of society. Now this deep thinker probed his inner self, and what I feel, which the modern science today is trying to explain the working of the mind and the brain and the relation between them, is that revelations were made to him through his own knowledge and expertise, rather than something coming like a lightning bolt and striking. No, it is his own effort and his own deep probe which is revelation, which I feel. I mean, you may disagree. Thank you.
Thank you. Can you introduce yourself, sir?
Yeah, my name is...
No, there's another one. You are the third one.
No, I'm Farooq Dindar. I'm the only person I know, Shahid Chowdhury, through the internet. Yeah, I'm coming here for the first time. I'm originally from South Africa. Now, I want to know, how did these concept of 5 pillars of Islam evolve, and are they still relevant?
Yes. The 5 pillars of Islam are based on the need of humans to live a balanced life and progress or try and achieve oneness with the Creator. Tawheed, claiming that God is one and that Muhammad is the messenger of God. Namaz, teaching you the various methods of perfect worship of prayer. Hajj, gathering you together in certain times. Roza, to give you self-control over your own self and to make you realize the conditions of others. And zakat, so that you part from your excess of wealth for the welfare of the society in such a way. Now the concept of zakat is very deep and you have to really go into it. Perhaps reaching the zenith or the height of egalitarian society is that you part all the excess that you do not need. That is what zakat is. Therefore, its amount or its fraction is not fixed. So these, don't you think these are all means to uplift you and to raise you? Thank you. Good.
Thank you. So please introduce people know who you are.
Should I introduce myself?
Sure.
first? Okay. My name is Safdar Raza. I'm from Pakistan. Well, a bit contradiction between religion and science. You tried to elucidate in different way. To me, religion is based on revelation. God, angels, and prophet, they are involved. There is no evidence. Science is based on observation. Okay. All the knowledge since the after Renaissance, scientific era when starting, most of the knowledge we have is based on science, like archaeology, anthropology, psychology, sociology, everything. So now, if we compare what we are now than what we were 300 years before, we have gained tremendous knowledge, understanding, logic, everything. So we should be indebted to the science, which is based on observation, not revelation. And this Western mentality, which we call Europe and America together, Western Europe and America, this is an element of combination of three basic elements. Greek curiosity, Greek philosophy, which you never mentioned, which is very, very important, what we are here, Western society. Then Judaism, our parent religion. Whether we are Christian or Muslim, our parent religion is Judaism. Surah Baqarah is 80% Surah Torah, Old Testament. The other thing is, just to, make it in simple and few words, Greek philosophy, Judaism, and modern science. It's a combination of Western mentality. But how, you have completely, you didn't mention about Greek philosophy or Judaism, where Surah Baqarah is 80% Old Testament. How you,
Sir, what is your question? I didn't understand your question.
Where was the question?
Where was the question? The question is this. I think
I have put a lot of 3-4 questions inside.
Okay, yes, you have put many questions.
Religion is revelation, science is observation. It's the first question. And we are following scientific technique. This is anti-religion.
Okay. The topic here that we are discussing is the revelation of Quran in the 21st century.
Relevance.
The relevance of Quran in the 21st century. I feel in the 21st century you should approach the Quran in this manner. And the shortcomings that have developed in the Quran were such. Now here I did not feel the need of going into the history of the Jews or the Christians or whatever. For what I said is all monotheistic religions reach a similar end, which is submission to the will of the Creator. That suffices. So I didn't feel it, the need.
It's not a question, I'm getting the need.
Okay,